Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Let me switch to this one. There you go. Hey, everybody. Gotta fix this audio because it's annoying. There it is. Now, the audio here, it's fine. Hey, friends. How are you? Hope you're doing great. Today, let me get my own music going on here. There it is. Okay, so today, what I don't really have a plan for today. I just wanted to go online because I haven't done that in a while. Maybe work on some of my stream settings, my OBS, some Canva design for posts and everything. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do today. Just make use of my time. I'm here at the computer anyway, so why not just take advantage of that? With that said, hey, thanks for joining me. Good to see you here. Let's see, where are we gonna start? So I think that let's go to this one here. I don't know. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see what I see? No, probably not. There we go. Okay, there it is. And if the music is too loud for you, let me know. I'll be happy to change and modify that. Multi-chat. TikTok chat. Oh, nice. This is working. I like it. So I guess one of the things that I was working on before was making sure that I was able to stream both from Twitch and YouTube and TikTok. And finally, after a little bit of a battle, I got the Stream Elements plugin to work and make sure that I could set it up so that OBS would allow me to stream to TikTok. It was really weird at the beginning. For some reason, I had the TikTok Live Access available if I were using TikTok Live Studio, but not the Stream Elements plugin. So after just messaging and going through support and everything, it seems like they fixed it. It was working for a while and then it stopped working. It seems like TikTok probably just slashed access to most of those creators using SE Stream Elements Live plugin, and now it's fixed. Still showing a little bit of an error. Let me show you how it looks here, because maybe you are interested in that. Let me disable the preview here so you get to see that. So let me bring this over here. Here it is. You should be able to see my screen, my OBS screen. It's probably a little bit too much and overwhelming for most people, but I've gotten used to it. So this is the Stream Elements plugin. Oh, let me put it here. Nope, come here. The Stream Elements plugin is working pretty well now. So the way it's working today is that so once you install it, you will see here on the top menu of your OBS, you will find an SE Live Docs. And from here, you can select which docs from the Stream Elements plugin you wanna have on. Interesting. I have Twitch chat here, but I also had it there, so it's kind of interesting. Let's enable it. In any case, you have activity feed, Elements Control Center. That's pretty interesting. Let me put it here. You also have, what else do you have? Stream element setup. Basically, the first one you need to do is login instead of logout. It would show login up here. And with that, what you will get is it's going to connect via a web browser to your Stream Elements account. You log into that account and then it starts working. And yeah, it's actually pretty simple. It does changes a little bit of the position of some of your docs in OBS, because once the plugin is installed, it pushes their own docs into your OBS view. So it's kind of different in the way that, for example, right now I have a Twitch chat window that Stream Elements plugin adds for me, and I also had it that I added it on my own on the side. So now I have a duplicate Twitch chat window, and we don't need that anymore. So we can go ahead and close that. So for example, here on the right hand side, I have Twitch chat, and then I have multi-chat. I think the main difference is, for example, let me show you. The one at the top is the one I created by myself. So I added a browser doc and I just added it to my OBS layout. This is the one below, is the one that Stream Elements adds for you. The key difference here, let me test it. It's gonna ask you to log into your Twitch account so it knows it's you, or that you're a user of Twitch. So I don't want to join. I already have an account. Let me log in here. And my password, I totally forgot my password. Let me find it here on this side. How do I get this password things? Where is it? Yep, Twitch TV. Identify myself. Copy, and then come here and paste. Oh, it's gonna send me a code now. Let me find it. Here it is. Okay. There it is. Okay. So now I can get rid of this other chat doc here that I had. We no longer need it. I have a Twitch activity feed, and I think I also have it here. Now from this, I don't know which one is the one added by me. I'll sort that out later. Stream information. This one I can close. Yeah, I guess I can live with this only. Perfect. Okay, so very interesting here. So once you have the Stream Elements plugin up and running, you need to add your sources. So if you wanted to add your TikTok account, you go ahead and click on this one, TikTok. It's going to ask you to log into to connect to the TikTok account. You just hit connect, enter your TikTok credentials, and you're good to go. Same for YouTube. If you already added YouTube to your Stream Elements account, then you don't need to log in at all. And then that's it. Once you have them set up and connected, the other thing you want to do is select the canvas that you want to use for the stream. For example, let's see. Let me switch to this window here. Can you see me there? I hope you can. Okay. So yeah, basically, for each output, you have the option to define the default canvas, which is the main canvas that you use for streaming onto Twitch, or you can set up a vertical canvas. Stream Elements plugin comes with this vertical Stream Element canvas dock, in which you can set up and create scenes and sources and so on. So if you take the time to set up your vertical canvas and scenes, then you can use that to stream vertically to both YouTube and TikTok. And the way to do that is as follows. Let me see. For example, for each one of the outputs, you have these three little dots here. You select it, you select canvas, and then you define which one you want to use. The default one. Do you want to use the vertical one, or you can create a new canvas? You can have as many canvases as you want and you can have one different canvas for each one of your output services. The caveat here is that it's gonna use a lot of your resources the more canvases you add. If you want to have 4 different canvases for different outputs of YouTube, then that's gonna cause a lot of burden on your graphics card, and then you may start to see a lot of rendering delays. So yeah, and then for TikTok, I selected canvas. It's live now, so it doesn't show up, but it's you can see here it says vertical canvas, and the same for YouTube vertical or YouTube Shorts. So yeah, right now, if you let me find it. Okay, it's closed now. So that's I'm just happy that it's working already for me. It was an issue to have it set up and working to begin with, but now that it's working, I'm super happy. Okay, so let's see. How about we call this an OBS office hours? Well, I don't know. Let me decide. Okay, let's open an Notion-pad here and try to categorize what I need to do, and then why don't we just let me get this out of the way, and then we can prioritize the things I want to do, right? So let's do that here. There's so many things I want to do, and that sometimes I just doom scroll like 2 hours in the morning, and by the time I'm like fed up with doom scrolling, I'm like, fuck, I don't have enough time to do what I wanted to do. So, but I'm trying to change. I'm trying to be better. So hopefully, I don't want to update this version of Notion. Do I want to? Yeah, let's do it. What the hell? Worst that can happen. Oh, one other cool thing about OBS that not many people know is the following. Let me move this aside. No, you don't need to see that. Let's see. So in OBS, by default, you have these great, wonderful stats doc. And it's great in the sense that it lets you monitor how your stream is performing live, so that you always know what might be going on. So going through this a little bit, and let me record this because this might be interesting for people to see. I wish I had the plugin to zoom in on. Oh, can I zoom in? Let me see. Zoom in. No, where's that? Was it a pen? Big pen? Let me see if it's working. I'm not sure. There it is. So, and then let me see. Is there a way to zoom in here? I don't know. Blackboard, a whiteboard, take a screenshot. I should be better at this stuff, right? Okay, yeah, let's use this one. So we're gonna start with the left side of the dock because this is important. So CPU usage, it's showing here as 4.8%. This is just telling you how much of your actual CPU power you're using. This right now it's pretty low because I'm not sharing anything crazy or videos. I'm not gaming. Once you start gaming, and then it starts to go up a little bit, but not by much. If you see this going up by much, it means that it's possible that the game that you're on or the application that you're on isn't really relying on your graphics card, but instead on your CPU to process all the information. So if you see this going up, try to check what application you have open and make sure that it's using the graphics card for processing instead of your CPU. And if you have questions on how to check on that, let me know. Let me do something else here. Okay, so yeah, let's clip that one. Then we have this space available. Wherever hard drive that you have OBS installed will be monitored at all times to let you know how much space you have available. And this is helpful for two different things. Let me close this. Shoot, what am I doing? There it is. This is helpful for two different things, which are if you're going to be recording your stream, you need to have enough space for that. And obviously, if you are buffering to create clips from the buffer that you're recording constantly, you also need to have enough this space available. Right now, I'm doing no recording. I'm just clipping live, but not really recording anything. And then it's gonna give you a timer here. For example, if you're recording, depending on what bitrate and what quality you're recording on, it's gonna let you know how much time before your disk is full. And don't ever let that happen. If it happens, worst case scenario, your computer is gonna crash and none of your recording will be saved. So just keep an eye on that. Memory usage, just to let you know, you could have depending on how big your RAM memory is on your computer. However, if you are setting properly the use of the graphics card, then this shouldn't be a problem for you. Then let's move on to the right hand side. FPS, this is the FPS that you have set up for your computer. Right now I have it, I'm streaming at 59.94 frames per second. It's not 60 because of technical reasons. 59.94, it's good, it's the optimal. You don't go all the way to 60, and this just helps for a smoother streaming. Then you have average time to render frame. This is pretty important because this number should be as low as possible. It's going to be the lowest if you have a really good top of the line graphics card. The more capacity your graphics card has, or the more memory it has, the lower this number is. And this is basically just letting you know how much milliseconds, that's the MS for, how many milliseconds it's taking to take one of the pixels in your image to convert it into a format that it's for streaming. That's the rendering thing. So it's 2.4 milliseconds at the moment. So if it starts to go up, if you start to see 6 or 10 or 13 or 20 milliseconds, then you may not notice it while you're streaming, but your viewers will start to notice either blank, black, or green frames, or just flashes coming through the stream. And that's because the graphics card is having a difficult time processing all the pixels at the same time. So it just, instead of delaying, sometimes it just pushes something that is blank or black or green. Then below that, you will see frames missed due to rendering lag. And this is basically just telling you if I'm taking 10 milliseconds to process each one of the pixels in your image to be streamed, this is how many frames I have missed. So this number is gonna start to grow the more time your computer gets or takes to render each frame. So if you see this number to start high and high and high, then that means that you're probably not streaming at the best quality or at the best options. It's time for you to go on and check what settings you have for your streaming, recording, or if you have enough graphics unit power to do what you're trying to do on OBS. And finally, we have skipped frames due to encoding lag. So rendering and encoding are two different things. Rendering basically is telling you that it's converting. Let me rephrase that. Rendering is the amount. How do I put it? Is the process in which your computer is pushing the image out, like the final frame or the final image that you are trying to stream out. Whenever it's pushed out for streaming, that's the full frame already rendered. The encoding is the process that the graphics card is doing to take your image from your game and your stream and your music and everything and puts it all together, encoding all that information into a single stream of bits that can be streamed out to Twitch or wherever you're streaming. So this is also really good if you have a lot of skip frames, because it's not able to encode everything in a timely manner. Means that probably the settings on your graphics card are not optimal. Then give me 1 second. Oh, we're about to hit an ad on Twitch in 5 minutes. Just keep an eye on that. Okay. Vale. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. So this is just the output. It's just telling you you're live at this moment. There's no recording at the moment. Drop frames network. This is also an important number to keep an eye on, because this is the one that tells you if you have a good internet connection or not. If your connection starts to drop or lower in the amount of information that is pushing out to the internet of your stream, then you will see that you're dropping frames. The more frames you drop, the less images the viewers will see. You will start to see the little stuttering on the live version of your stream. People will see stuttering, or it's pausing, or on Twitch you get the loading symbol, and then it just catches up whenever the rest of the information continues to be streamed through the network. But yeah, this basically tells you if you see this in yellow or red, it just means that your internet connection is very, very low. You're not pushing as much information as you need in order to just fill all those all the space of the streaming capabilities. And then finally, you'll see how much data you have output in terms of streaming. Right now, I think since we started streaming, we've output 1.7 gigabytes of data at a 8,000 bit rate, which is how many kilobytes per second you're pushing out. Basically, this is how much, this here is how much data Twitch, YouTube, or TikTok are processing for you to be able to stream. And this is why they made a recent change about how much clips or VODs they were saving for everybody, because this amount of data out there is just a lot, and data costs a lot of money. So yeah, you all better keep that in mind if before complaining to Twitch or anywhere about them not keeping your clips out there to be there forever. YouTube is another story. YouTube keeps your things forever, and that's nice. That's very nice of them. I don't know how they keep up with that. I guess they get a lot of money out of companies or partnerships or whatever. But yeah, hosting all this data is just incredibly expensive. Okay, friends, so this is a tour through the stats doc on OBS. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I did. And now let me close this up here. How do I stop it? Okay, there it is. What is this? What else do we have here? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, let's put this back where it belongs, right here. There it is. Okay, let me clip that last part just for the sake of. All right. Okay. So what else do I want to do? What else did I want to do? Okay, I wanted to make a list of things that we need to do, and we can start being productive. So let's see. Let's do this thing. Template. Let's search for templates on Notion. Let's take on this one. Add. Okay, template being added. Okay. Where is it? Where did it go? There it is. Okay, so let's do this. How can I duplicate a Notion thing to make it blank? Daily planner. There it is. Ken Poirot. Where's these things? Priority task, simple habit tracker, daily schedule, daily tasks, notes. Okay, interesting. This has changed quite a bit. I wasn't aware of all these options that you had now on Notion. Sweet. Okay, well, let's start cleaning this up a little bit. So let's see. Task 1. I'm gonna call this because I think I did a good job just going live today. So going live. Yes. Done. New task. Okay, what do I need to do? So today, let me start with this. What I can see. I need to update the Revi deck on Mox Field. It's something I want to do. Oh, I need to set up Calendly for streaming schedule. Speaking of streaming, I want to create templates for going live. So, you know, just have like the graphic already designed, already, you know, with the key information there. And then I just add whatever the stream is about for Instagram stories and TikTok. What else do I need to do? There's a whole bunch of personal stuff I need to do. For example, let's keep applying to new jobs. Apply to new jobs. Oh, I need to do at least 1 hour of my certification course. Yeah, that's good. What else, friends? What else can we do? Yeah, I think we can just do that. That's fine. Okay, my schedule today. I wonder, is it possible for this to it's no. I would love for this to just feed from my calendar. So okay. I guess, I mean, I don't know if it works for me unless I do it right. So let's just go ahead and do it. Alrighty, so right now it's 11:28 my time. I don't have any specific schedule today other than I have stream happening today. Okay, so yeah, we have the breakfast club starting at 9. This is Mitko, and then FanPix Dex. Yeah. Okay. Which for this I need to okay, this is done. Which means I need to set a what do you call? I need to send a post for fans to pick deck for today's stream. Yep, something I want to do. Sounds good. Okay, what else? Other than that, I don't have anything else. Oh, okay. So yeah, I have a few personal things. For example, I have at 2 p.m. I need to, yeah, let's add something here. How can I add something here? No, it wasn't this one. Let's change this one. 14 hours. I have keto therapy, and then at 16 hours as a time. How do I add the time here? 16 hours. I'm gonna have to fit them, but then later on 16, yes, 16 hours. Let's put it here. What am I doing? 17. They have gymnastics class for kids. So those are the kind of like the things I do need to do. So let's not worry about anything else right now. Habit tracker. What is this about? Workout in the morning. I did. Drink 8 glasses of water. Not yet. Read 20 pages. I don't think I'll ever be doing that, to be honest. Let's change this. Oh. How do I delete this? Okay, there it is. I'm gonna change this Daily habits. Okay. 7 to 8 hours of sleep, it's a little bit ambitious for me, you know? I'm gonna see how to modify this later on. Okay, so what is this? Tasks, priority tasks, daily tasks. Too many tasks. Okay, I'm gonna focus on this tab here. So let's see, how do we prioritize these ones? So how could I transfer these ones here? Can I copy and paste? Can I paste them here? Nope. You see, these are the things I wanted to know about. So update the Revi deck, max field, priority low. Yeah, I don't really need to do this right away. I won't die. Set up Calendly for streaming. This is pretty important. Currently, this is going to change to, let's set it to high right now. Template for going live on Canva. Let's do this as a medium. Apply to new jobs. This is pretty important. I mean, because you never know what's gonna be out there, right? So we need to keep that in check. Certification course, 1 hour. That I can tackle pretty fast. Create post for fan pics. Midgo stream deck. Okay, this kind of medium. Okay, what do we start with? I think the easiest one is gonna be the post. So let's go to social medias. And do we want to make it complicated or just send something out? What do we want? I think gimme ideas, friends. What could it be? You know what I'll do? I'm just gonna, I like things to be neat. So let's go to Canva. Let's see. Okay. Hello, welcome to my Canva site. Open designs in new tab. Yes, please. Okay. So let's go to Instagram Reel. So we actually had, I actually had, let me see. Where is that here? Elements, uploads. I don't know if I had it here somewhere. No, my dear friend Amara had created a graphic for us to use for Midgo. So let me find that. I think it was on Instagram or maybe on my Discord. Let me check on Discord real quick. Conversations. I have it here. Here somewhere. No, it's not here. So let's check on the Instagrams. Let's see. Messages. So apparently we are now the Midgo troublemakers, you know? Here it is. Here it is. Save image as. Let's put it here. This is gonna be Breakfast Club. Is there any other image here? Let's see. Is it this one? Is it this one? I think I like this one better. Might be just the same. Okay, so we got that. Let's go back to Canva and upload a file. Here it is. This is really funny. Anybody out there know about the Breakfast Club? Is it too cringe for you, or maybe too old for you? What generation are you from? Okay, so this is definitely too large for an Instagram story. So I guess we're gonna have to center it somehow and make it look good. Okay. Oh no, what am I doing? Stop it. So the thing is, we don't want to mess up with where elements are, right? When you submit a story. Okay, so can I make the same? So yeah, I want to make it like the blurry effect on the back. Is that image as the background? Yep. Okay. And then I want to edit and make it so that it's blurry. How can I do that? Edit. Okay. There it is. Let's blur the hell out of it. The whole image, yes. Not that bad. Maybe there. Aha. Nice, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Awesome. And then I want to make it a little bit darker. Transparency. Oh, I know how. Background color, when I make it this. No, shit. So well, let's see. Detach image from background. Okay, let's make the background darker, maybe like that, and then set this back as a background, and then transparency. That's good. Okay, that's good. So I want to add a drop shadow here too. Can I do that? Edit. I think it's with the, is it this one? Drop shadow. Yeah, that looks good. How about an outline? No. Drop shadow or glow? Glow is better, I think. Let's just do it like that. Lower amount. That's good. Intensity. Now, what color do I want? Well, you know, I like my purples and my and everything. Might be good enough. Now let me expand this a little bit. Nice. This looks so funny. Okay. So now what we want to add here are these elements. Let me save this. Okay. Breakfast club template. And then let me ask my friends if they're on Canva. Oh, hey-oh. Let me ask them. They probably are, but I just can't remember. So, is that it? I think that should do it. And this works for both TikTok and Instagram. Am I right? I hope. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so now let's see. Do I want to add something else here? I don't really know. Because normally when you post something, you wanna show time, date, and everything. The theme. Okay, so I'm just gonna add text here just to show date and time. So let's do add a text box or elements. Let me see. Recently used. What's a good font for this thingy? Oh, I like this one. Let's say date. It's 5/28. Time. Let's say 21 hours. I like that. Let's put it here. How about that? I think we crook it a little bit. I want to splash it here. Does that work? Wondering. blur. What kind of blur do I want? Darker one. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Yep, I like that. Hey Bones, what's up? What is up? You know, I thought I might as well create the graphic for tonight. So yeah. I was also thinking about making it a template for us to just use and reuse. I know I have it on Canva, so probably just have it there, shared with everybody, and then whomever has time can just go in and update it, you know? And then another one is gonna be the theme. Cafecito, me too. Let's see. How are you doing? How are you and Eli doing? I hope you're in good spirits. I know it's hard, but paso a pasito, right? I like this one. Pick our pick our deck. Is that too suggestive? I don't know. What do you think? Let me rotate this a little bit this way. Up. I really think Emara. Well, I really think we should switch Emara's face with Fibletop, right? I don't know. It just like in my mind, I think that would make more sense. Okay, pick our deck. Yeah, I think that's it. That's good for tonight, right? I think so. Let's see. I'm glad you're over the worst of it. You think it's starting Clothes? What do you mean? New deck for tonight's deck? For tonight's game? Or what for? Okay, friends, let me see. Okay, I think we got it. Let's Oh, for Vegas? Oh! Okay, I hear you. I thought you were not competing, but I'm glad you are. I'm glad you are. Okay, publish as brand template. Okay, let me publish this as a new folder. Let's do this. Breakfast Club. Move to new folder and publish it here. So now there it is. Okay, let's download the thing. Let's do both the video file and the image file, so we can have both. I can imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine that. I can only imagine. Well, excited to see that coming. coming to life. Let's see. Okay, seems to be pretty good. I'm gonna share these on Instagram, and then I'm gonna post mine. Have you all here? Yes. Open. Send. Okay. Created some templates for us to use on Canva. If you're, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, next. My problem with Instagram on PC is that you don't have that much editing options there. So I guess I'm gonna have to download here. Let's see, Canva. Continue. What? Where? Okay, let's download the thing. Let's do the video. I guess I want to do the PNG only. I'm gonna make it into a video anyway. I'm so disconnected from what the best options are for publishing on Instagram and TikTok. I'm just gonna do what I can. Okay, we got it. Okay, let's start with.
Cut meme content
Whoops. Whoa. I don't want that. Yeah, I seriously wish we could have some sort of, you know, millennial friendly TikTok and Instagram interface. Oh, hey, Critical EDH, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. How are you? I totally missed that. Hey, my friend, how are you? Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. I am working on a few tasks today. So we created the template for going live, and then we need to publish it. So that's what I'm doing right now. So apologies, I was distracted. I want to make sure that I push this out as soon as possible so we can make this happen. So do we want a reel or reel? And then we post it as a story. So yeah, let's do this. Let's go to next. Yep. Okay, so next. Edit. I want to add text or audio. Edit video. Can I make it longer? No. Can I add the same video? Add clip. And then no. Aha. Yes, you can add it more times. Sweet. 8 seconds, that's good enough. Sound. What sound do we want? Trending. What's trending in the moment? What do y'all think? Is that okay? Nope. Nope. My taste in music is way off, my friends. I gotta tell you that. It's not up to date. It's not trendy or mainstream. you're definitely gonna figure that out soon. So okay, we got this, and then can I do a voiceover here? I don't think I can, right? The sound volume. My friends out there, if you're creating stories or reels on TikTok or Instagram or wherever, make sure you adjust the volume of the sounds, make it lower than it normally is. Some people just leave it as default, and you know what happens? It just blows our ears, and we don't want that. So let's add some fading out here. Sure, fade out. Yeah, fade out here. Fade in, done. Interesting, there's a lot of new options here. Adjust selection. What do I do? Oh, that's fine. Okay, now back to this. We're... Oh no. Pick art deck. I think that's it. Okay, and now let's see. Let's dictate. Going live tonight. Pick our deck. Let us know your spiciest deck so that we can play it live on Magic the Gathering Online. I guess that's something. Going live. Do I have... I don't see the TikTok chat here. Why? Why is it gone? You go away. TikTok. Sorry about that. I hope you didn't catch any of that sneeze here. I just got something on Instagram. You like it, Picasso? Okay, going live tonight. Pick our deck and let us know your spiciest. Pick our deck. Let us know your spiciest deck in the comments. So that we can play it live. We can play it live tonight. Live tonight on official. Let's tag them now. Official Magic Online. What's this? MTGO creator? Was that the hashtag creator? MTGO creator or Magic Online creator? Creator. There it is. Going live tonight. Pick our deck and let us know your spiciest pick in comments so that we can play it live. It is. Yeah, official Magic Online, MTGO creator. Now the problem with comments on TikTok and Instagram is that people cannot leave us their the link to their deck. So, this is what we're gonna ask. We're gonna ask people to take the post as a story on their accounts and add the link there. We could do that. Drop a question box in the story. And can they answer with a link there? I don't know. I see their comments or DMs. Comments or DM. for the M. Devices. So that we can play it live tonight. Senpai, what is up? How are you? Thanks for joining. What are you doing? We are doing a little bit of social media work. What is this prompt? Your caption and responses will show at the top of comments. Prompts can be edited after posting. What is a prompt? Okay. Guess. Okay. So, tag people. Collaborators. I have you all the same people, which is cool. There you are. Mara. There we are. Tag. Should I? Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna tag the official. There it is. Okay, done. And then what else? You tired? My friend. I don't know lifestyle, the lifestyle you have, how late you work or how early you work. All I can say is that I appreciate you being here even though you're tired. It's nice to have you here. More options. Oh, okay, more options. My gosh, how many things can this offer? Don't let other users reel as a template. No, you can use it. Yes, no problem. I see that. Yeah, no. I get it. This isn't even my final level of tired. It is not. I've seen Bones tired a few times, and yeah, but we need you all healthy, my friends. Learning for. Okay, let me adjust the template now. So it so happens that let me go back to the template. Here it is. So I don't know if you can see that. It's a little bit, but the date at the top is kind of like cut off, and then elements at the bottom would not allow our pick our deck slogan to or prompt to show. So let's modify that for future situations. Where do I put it so that, well, it doesn't need to be so big, right? Yeah, there it is. And then this one can be a little bit small on this side. No, I don't like that there. Maybe here, smaller. Yeah, I just didn't want it to be like on top of Amara's head, but I think that's gonna have to be it. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, it has an outline there, so that's good. That's fine. I like it. Okay, I'll just leave it there for next time. That way we know. Awesome. So and then let's push this to stories here. How do I do that? Here it is. Story. Can I make it smaller? Yes, I can. Let's do the corresponding mentions. Breakfast Club already a thing about CDH? I didn't know that. This is just our take of our little group of creators that are playing Magic the Gathering online. And but I didn't know it was a CDH thing. So if it is, we need to know, because we don't want any more issues with using names that we're not entitled to. You know what I mean? Calavera. And then we got Right Bones. My gosh, can't we have anything? Can't we have it, please? For once. And then we have Emara. And then we have one more game. Hey Senpai, you've played with Chris from One More Game MTG, right? It's all school group back like 8 years ago. I didn't know that. I'm gonna look it up because now I'm curious. Give me 1 second. Somebody's at the door. I'll be back. I'm back. You play with a lot of people? Oh yeah. Yeah, from the Boston area. My gosh, I lived in Boston for a year, and yeah, for the most part it was fine. I could tell what everybody was saying, except when you go to, you know, the local businesses downtown, like the businesses that have been there for years and years, and like communicating with people helping you there was kind of difficult for me. Okay. What decks should we play? Make it spicy. And then color. Well, no, if I say make it spicy, it's gonna yeah, we're gonna get a whole lot of what bracket? We said bracket 3. Let's make it bracket 3. Should we play make it? Yeah, that's clear. Already. Sorry friends, I'm doing all this on my phone because I don't know how to do this on the computer, or I don't even know if you can do it on the computer. Oof. Okay. So here it is. Let's put our names up here. It doesn't need to be that big of a deal. Then this one here. There it is. Post it. Now you see everyone has it. I mean, Vivi's gonna, yeah, it's gonna come up to like every single CDH table, and it's gonna win games because it's really good. I mean, most people playing Stellalee are replacing Stellalee with Vivi and just moving Stellalee to the 99, because it is indeed very, very good option. It's a very good option there. So yeah, I can see that happening for sure. Okay, friends, so we got that out, we sent it. I still need to send it on TikTok, so let's do that real quick. Do we have TikTok collaboration already? I don't know. Next. Let's mention all my friends. My gosh. Bones, I can't find you on TikTok. Which account am I on? Oh, this is not my account. Well, it is my account, but not the one I want to use. That's why. Maybe is the new? No. It's not gonna be the new Nadu for no, not for a long shot. However, it's pretty strong. It is pretty strong for sure. So yeah, we don't know. Okay, let's see. New. No, you're not the only one. But we don't want anybody to say that because we don't want it banned. Bones, by the way, you know, I haven't found a place that can help us with the lanyards for Vegas on like the embroidered ones. I haven't. So most people that sell those have them made like somewhere far away. Some of them import them like that, just embroidered from like Mexico and China. So, but I did find a place where they can make beaded ones. So I'm gonna ask, just for the sake of, so we know how much it would be. Okay, here are my friends. Yes, and Demara double M. No, so we go with Goddess of Plunder. There it is. And our dear friend Chris. One more game. Or is it M? Oh no, I think it's Chris here. No. OMG. How is Chris here on TikTok? Is he on TikTok? Got it. Okay. Take care, Senpai. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Take care. Is still one more? One more game. MTG. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's it. Dun dun dun. There we are, friends. Then we gotta say pick. Give us your best bracket 3 deck to play live tonight. This whole social media posting takes forever. Okay, what kind of voice should we use? Gosh. I get the Mexican version of text to speech. Well, the Spanish speaking version, and it just sounds so weird. Like, listen.
Give us your best Bracket 3 deck to play live tonight.
I don't know if you can even hear that. It's so funny.
Best Bracket 3 deck to play live tonight.
Give us you best Bracket 3 deck to play live tonight.
Oh no, this is nice. This is fine. This is so interesting, so weird.
Best Bracket 3.
That's okay, whatever.
Give us you Bracket 3 deck. Play live.
Done. Operation could not be completed. Set duration. Let's just do it like this in the middle. Okay. Does this work? What happened? Text to speech.
Give us your best.
Okay, see you tonight. Take care, Bones. Thank you for being here. Okay, this is so weird. Okay, I also have to go, friends. I have to go do some that stuff here. So I'm gonna continue with my list of pending items today in a moment. Give me just probably an hour and a half to have some lunch, and then I will be back with everybody here. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great evening. Have a great lunch, and I'll see you later today. Be kind and be nice to everybody, friends. See ya.